What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. And today I have a new, well, kind of overdue review of this amazing Nanmu Lost World Raptor. They call it the Tiger Blade. I pre-ordered this a long time ago, but I ordered the brown one on Macari a few months ago. Like, someone had it on there, you know, for sale, so I bought it. The tiger stripe one that they had on there as well got bought before, so I was only able to get the brown one. Totally fine. I kept my pre-order for this on Big Bad Toy Store, and oh my god, it looks so cool. I cannot wait to get this guy open. Obviously, box looks great. If you ever want to buy an extra one, I mean, they're only like 60, 70 bucks, and you want to keep it in the box for all eternity, you can do that. But I have to be honest with you, the ankle here is twisted in such a bizarre way. I could never leave that in the box. I have to write that. And if that's messed up, that would be really interesting to see. So cannot wait to get this Raptor opened up and to compare it to some of the other Raptors that I possess in the collection. Before I open this real quick, this is called the Microtech Tachyon 3. Birth date 10/2017, M390 scale. They don't make these anymore. So if you're a ballet song guy, if you can find this aftermarket, it's amazing. So let's bring everything back. I'm gonna pull this whole thing back here towards me, and we're gonna get this guy open. It looks awesome. Literally cannot believe Nanmu is the only company that has tried to even do this. Camera back. Yeah, already from what I'm seeing from the paint shop, it looks so bright and vibrant, guys. With those other hands, I typically don't use other accessories with my figures. And that's just me. That is just a personal thing. I usually I have all my accessories in like a bin from all my aliens, predators, and dinosaurs all together. This is really nice. Oh my god. I'll bring you, obviously. We're gonna have to come in here. Look at the coloration. So amazing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this would be more of the color of the Raptors in the novel as well. They were more like a tiger striped or tiger pattern. That is so freaking cool. I do love the sprawled hands, and it's like I have my brown one with her curved hands, so I actually might switch these out for these and leave that, you know, so it's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and get the figure out of here. Now, typically with the Raptors, I don't think I had to use hot water to get the tail in. I think I just had to use some force. The hand was not really attached in there, which is funny compared to, you know, what I was just saying, that I didn't want to use it. Oh my god. Some sort of fuzz right here. Wow. Wow, guys. Look at that head. That is nuts. For, I mean, just above 60 bucks. This is insane. You're getting a Lost World Raptor. Like I was saying in the package, look at how messed up that leg is. So let's see if we can... Okay, cool. All right, we're good, I believe, right? I have a... It does look a little different, like a little messed up. I don't know if you can see from here to here. There's a little bit of a difference. So no two figures will be made the same, of course. So buy two of them. Little issues on the paint, very small. Like on my claw, has a little bit of deformation to paint there. Not bad. Claw's moving a lot better than my brown one, to be honest with you. Detail looks fantastic. Okay, love it. I really love the articulation on these new Nanmus. It's very interesting that they're kind of going, you know, steering away from their statues and they're going towards these articulated figures, which I have to be honest, they look so cool. I am in love with these. I do love statues, and I have a lot of them, but there's just something about a high quality articulated figure. Like, God, look at that. I'm sorry. To me, this looks like it came right out of the screen. Wow. I love the eyes. I love that viper style slit snake eye. And in the books, they were venomous. I would feel like this thing would definitely be venomous. And even if it bit you, you're probably done. Unless you were lucky. I almost don't want to open the mouth because it's so perfect. And typically when you open these, you don't always go back the way that they came. Oh, wow. It's exactly the same as the brown Raptors. A little bit of pink in there on the teeth, but still fine. Looks so good. That is nuts, guys. I'm so happy I didn't cancel the pre-order for this. Like, I don't know, when I got the brown one, I was like, oh, maybe I'm good. You know, I'm going to try to get the tail in. I was like, maybe I'm good. You know, maybe I don't need another Raptor from JP. And then I was just like, oh my God, it looks so good. All right, good. You don't need hot water for this one. I actually just licked the ball joint. So if you do that, it actually helps it go on a little bit faster. I don't know if that helped or not. I just thought that that might be a good move. It looks awesome. Oh my God. Stay out of the long grass, right? Look at this guy. This is nuts. I have been waiting for something like this my entire life. Now I'm 32 years old, and they're just coming out with these now. I am seeing some issue here with this leg. That is totally fine. We're just gonna get them to stand up in one place. It's not like I'm doing stop motion with these. I mean, that's totally, if you are, that may be something you wanna look out for. You stop motion guys, I love you guys. Incredibly talented people. I tried it. It is so hard. But I think if you're just playing with the figure, I don't know if you notice it keeps wanting to swivel. If you play with this thing, or set it up rather, if you set it up straight, it's gonna look fine. But if you're doing stop motion, maybe that might be something that you wanna look out for. Like I said, buy 2 of them just in case. The kill claw is articulated. Moves a little bit up, a little bit down, but mostly from side to side is where I'm seeing the movement here. The detail in the feet look absolutely perfect. This is so awesome, man. I love this. I definitely think I will swap out the hands, and we'll put in those other hands. Let's do that, since I didn't do that with the other one. Pops out. Left first. Perfect. Right after. Oh, it looks really cool, guys. I actually have to press down the joint on here. Wow. I did not try that with the last one, and I tried to like remake the Muldoon thing. It looked so crude, but I didn't use these hands, and I have to say, for display purposes, I actually prefer these hands. This looks really cool. It looks like he's jumping out. I would like to actually, I do have the Nanmu fence. Maybe I'll have this dude, like, you know, testing the fence, grabbing it. Oh, man, he looks so good. They are, I mean, they look deadly, like super scary looking. I love the pattern. It all has to do with the pattern. So, love the stand this comes with. This has actually been a godsend for some of my NECA alien figures. What's kind of cool about the new Nanmu Raptors is you don't need a stand, especially from, you know, with my brown one, you don't need the stand, so you should be able to leave it like that. Love this stand though. These are awesome. So I will probably be using this for another figure, maybe even the first generation of Nanmu Raptors, because they cannot stand up on their own at all. It's so sad. Let's go ahead and bring some of the... No, first let's bring in the brown Nanmu Raptor. The clever girl. The eyes look very different, but amazing. Look at the detail in these two beasts. Sculpt is exactly the same, I would say. I mean, really. Is there a difference? Oh my God, is there? Oh, is that? Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference. The nostril, look here, is larger. And if I'm not... Okay, it may just be that. It may just be the paint that makes it look so different. Do you guys... I feel like his fenestra and stuff here above his eyebrow, his brow rather, is thicker than our other one. If you guys are like if you see that, write in the comments, or am I crazy? Huh, weird. They both look absolutely really awesome, like intense. Like this is the best you can do for JP Raptors. Look at this. Oh man, they look absolutely great together. Obviously, like I said, same size. I feel like the same sculpt, really, if not like a couple of very, very minor differences that you probably won't even be able to see. But that is so cool. She looks great. Love the big one from Nanmu. Let's bring in the JP3 Raptors. I have the male and the female. They're both exactly the same. They cannot stand up on their own without a stand. So I may have to have him walking on his knuckles here. But I'll bring her up closer. Just the difference in size. Much larger over here. And like if you see with the bodies, you can see our tiger stripe is like 50% larger, which is kind of cool. The head itself obviously seems like it's a different, you know, different sculpt, different design, clearly. But our tiger raptor is larger. Really cool. And not a knock to these JP3 Raptors, even though they're like the first renditions, they're still amazing. They really are. And I believe they first came out with statue versions of these two JP3 Raptors, and I missed out on that. But I have to say, man, these new ones are so much better. But if you can still get the JP3 and you want a JP3, then this is the way to go. Like, I absolutely love these. They're insane. I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to get her to stand up, but she can't. You know, she needs a stand. These guys don't. That's the difference here. Obviously, I really love these two, but I really love JP3. But I would go with the newer ones if you really had to choose. Look at that, standing up all on its own. Doesn't have to do like a simian. These guys have to be like a primate walking on their knuckles in order to stand up. You can't just use the stand. But if you're not into stands, which I'm not a big fan of stands either, this is the way to go. It looks so good. I'm gonna take these Raptors back. Love those Raptors. I'll do a little Mattel Delta here before I bring in the cool beast of the Mesozoic Kilobatar. So we'll do this. A little Delta. Look at the size difference. Very different. Obviously, like a $15 figure compared to a $70 figure. Very different. I would love to see Nanmu do a Delta. Oh, I would buy that so fast. It would look so cool. All right. My favorite Raptor, it's hard to choose. This is my favorite scientifically accurate Raptor. That's for sure. This is a Kilobatar. I still want to get the Utah Raptors by them, but I just love the vulture look, how it's bald on the head. This is by Beast of the Mesozoic. The articulation is the best, and it's only getting better the more you mess around with it. Teeth are hidden in the sheaths here, maybe a little too hidden. At least you see the bottom ones a lot. This was a big animal, a Kilobatar. I love the look, but let me bring them together so I'm not like, it doesn't look like I'm trying to tell you which one to buy. Buy both of them. You want a scientifically accurate a Kilobatar Raptor. You want a movie accurate Lost World Velociraptor. There you go. But when it comes to size, still the Beast of the Mesozoic is larger, which is really cool. So I'll bring in the JP3 female so you can kind of see the size of all three. So JP3 is the thinnest, but not the shortest. More wide here. Looks very true to the second movie. And then a Kilobatar being the scientifically accurate one with feathers. Looks so good. Oh my god. I couldn't choose, to be honest with you. It would be really hard. You know, I love the movies, but I also love scientifically accurate dinosaurs. But just some of the other Raptors, so you can compare and look at them both. Yeah, I would say this one's a definite must-have. If you love Jurassic Park like I do, you grew up with it, and you want a great representation, you don't want to spend a couple $1,000s, this is the way to go. Look at how good this looks. The new Tiger Blade. I love it. They did a great job. just wanted to show you some of the different size comparisons. I mean, they're good size. They're good size. Like, they have presence on your shelf. I go into my room every day, and I have the brown one up there looking down on me when I'm at the desk. So I always look up and I can see her. She looks so good. I can't wait to have this one right up next to it, testing the fence, touching it. What an awesome figure. Nanmu is killing it. I really think no one can compare to what they're doing, and God knows what they're going to be doing in the future, you know? We have a new articulated Rex from them. Their Indominus Rex sold out, which is so good for them. I want them to keep doing great because we're going to get more stuff like this. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this beautiful, beautiful Nanmu tiger blade, tiger striped raptor from the Lost World. Stay out of the long grass. And until the next time we meet.